Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marla and I am a work from home mom of 4. I apologize for the bad lighting, but it is nighttime here now. But I wanted to share with you how I plan to save $10,000 in 12 months this year without earning extra income, without putting more than I would normally put aside. And what my hopes are for this money that I'm able to put aside and save is to invest it. I've been getting more and more interested in investments. The more I talk to people, the more I read, and I said this in one of my other videos. You guys love when I talk about kind of like budgeting and things like that. And in one of the other videos, I mentioned that as we go into, recession and as things in the world kind of get crazy, this is the best time. If stock markets are crashing and things are going down, this is the best time to have cash to put into something, whether it's real estate or some sort of investment. And so having some money to work with during this time is the best time to be able to expand and grow your money. So that's what I wanted to kind of do, and that's my goal. Now, I'm sure life will get in the way and it might kind of hinder this a little bit, but this is my plan and that's all I'm sharing here. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor or anything. This is just what I am thinking of doing and what I've started to do, and I wanted to share it with you because you guys love these videos. Okay. So number one, I am putting $100 per week aside. Now, some weeks are super crazy tight. Some weeks have, bigger bills than others. But if there's a week where I only am able to put, say, 50 aside, then I will make sure that the next week when I maybe have less automatic bills going through, I will put 150. By doing $100 per week over 12 months, I can save $4,800. The second thing is cutting out restaurants, or at least reducing them. Now, we barely eat out anymore, but we still do about 1 or 2 times a month. And my size family eating out is typically going to be around $180. So by cutting out the $180, per month and multiplying that by 12, we're at about $2,100, give or take. So that is extra money that I could put into my savings. The third thing is junk food. So when we go to the grocery store, I don't really have much junk in my home being a nutritionist, but I still will buy extra nachos or a bag of like clean chips or popcorn or something we don't need but just kind of want. It's about $40 a week, especially the price of everything has gone up. So by saving $40 per week on junk food, that's $1,920 over a year period, which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're putting this into something that can help grow your money, it will compound and you'll have more than that at the end. Last but not least, if you, first of all, take all this is already $8,880 in savings. So the next thing is smaller purchases. Now, I don't usually spend much. I'm not a shopper. I don't buy tons of clothes and things, but typically I would say within a year, I'm spending probably $300-400 on a new nail polish or, new scarf or new items that I don't need, but more want. Now, I don't want you guys to think that I'm trying to cut all the joy out of life, but for me, looking at, how the past year has gone, looking at how I want this year to go financially and how I want the next couple of years to be, whether it's investments or just, having some extra money for maybe a bigger vacation in the future or something like that, we kind of need to make little sacrifices here and there and remove things that are not 100% necessary and that we can do without. And that's the plan. So in total, that is about almost $10,000 in savings. Now, again, if you put it into a tax-free savings account or some kind of investment, you can make a little bit of money on that as well. So that's not taking any of that into account. This is just straight up dollars, not earning any extra money, not planning to do anything crazy with my business to skyrocket my earnings, although that would be great. But really, it's just simply repositioning the money rather than transferring everything to bills and stuff immediately. It's more about, okay, here I got paid, let's take like 10%, or like I said, $100 a week or whatever that comes out to be, and put it aside. And that way, as time is going on, we are having this savings compounding and building up on itself. There's, I'm sure, more, and like what I typically will do is if we do have a good month or a better month financially, or maybe a month where like bills are a lot lower, I find in the summertime bills are much better because we're not running the heating as much, gas prices are lower, things like that. So if we have a better month with a bill, then I'll take more that month and put it aside. But 100's like the bare minimum. And I know in the, a couple years ago, thinking about putting $100 aside would have seemed almost impossible. Not because the finances weren't there, but because the way that we were spending and thinking about money was not right. So if I would get paid, it would immediately, like I said, go to bills, go to all the things that we thought we needed to do or needed to buy. And then usually when you kind of leave it like that and you don't have a budget for yourself, it's easy to spend and burn through the money quickly, and then there's not much left to put aside or save. So by taking first and foremost, before spending, before paying bills, you take that 100 out. It's like you never had it, or 50 or 20, whatever that amount is for you. You have extra money in your savings, but you're not touching it. So now you have to just reposition your budget and shape your budget. And there's almost always wiggle room, whether it's cell phone bills, cutting down on data plans or on TV packages or whatever else it might be. Also, like another thing for us is cutting back on electricity and gas prices and things by turning lights off in the evenings, having candles lit more often, things like that. So baby's awake, I gotta cut this video short, but that's what I wanted to share. By doing this, I'm gonna be saving about $10,000 by the end of the year, and I'm excited to see how it goes. I'm hoping I can hit even higher than that, but this is where I'm at, and I wanted to share. If you guys have any saving tips, leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to see what you guys are doing, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.